I came here in 1989 as a sprightly 12-year-old, and I finished in 1995 and boarded all the way through. I had the pleasure of coming here with my four brothers, oldest brother Scott, then Jason, myself, and then Lachlan Robertson. We had a wonderful year here all together. It was a hoot, very special year where we had four brothers all in one school together. Lachlan Robertson was the youngest of four brothers. Lachie was doing really well into his early 30s, taken over the family business as CEO, just had recently got married, had just had his baby girl Eloise in the November before, and unfortunately Lachie was diagnosed with terminal cancer, stage 4 esophageal cancer. We're obviously shell-shocked, devastated. It was just very, very difficult for us to comprehend. Once news had sort of struck within the community, it didn't take long for people to think of a few things. And Mark Cairns was the guy that sort of said to me, mate, why don't we get together a whole bunch of cats that we played rugby together with that are now retired. Why don't we all come back and play a game of rugby in his name? Let's see if we could get Lachie to kick off the game, and then we would go from there. Well, things just snowballed from there, where we eventually had 45 guys wanting to play and come out of retirement, guys living in other states. Before every game or every tour, you have a long lunch and you have a sportsman's lunch. So at that lunch, we decided to do a bit of fundraising, and we raised for the entire weekend $110,000 for our first year, and it just blew us away. At that day, Lachie was there. It was very emotional, and it was just amazing of the love in the room and the community. The second year, Lachie didn't have long to live, and the game, we asked Lachie whether or not he wanted us to do it again, and he looked up at us and said, yeah, boys, go ahead. Sadly, Lachie passed away 3 or 4 weeks before the second game, and it was a huge sort of memorial that second year where we ran out on Knox 1. It was a great moment to also help with the grieving process and just gather the community again, and it was just a special time. So by then we sort of had this momentum from the community, and people were sort of asking us, will you go on and will you continue it? And my brother and I, Jason, it sort of was very cathartic to the brothers' movement, and things we were doing helped us talk through our feelings and the way we were just going through the journey of that grief at the time. So every year we have the lunch. We now have 320 odd people that turn up. It's still a hoot, guest speakers, auction items, and we've raised a lot of money, and we're going to continue to do that. What the brothers lunch each year really is an opportunity. It's like a big reunion with all the people you want to see at the reunion, which is awesome. And it's a great way that guys can connect with their school friends and talk about currently how their life's going and what do they need a hand with. So it's a way to sort of keep contact with quite a large group. Yeah, the biggest thing I got out of Knox Grammar School was the community, and that community has helped me along the way through either career advice, mental health, and then obviously to these last 11 years raising a lot of money and being a part of this community that's helping people through the cancer journey. And it's that network and group and this broader community that I'm so proud to be part of. I think Brothers for Brothers and the community and what we've done here is probably the proudest thing I've ever done, and I know my brothers are very proud of the legacy we've created, and the vibe in that room on that day is just electric, of people all doing things for others and trying to make a difference, but also have a lot of fun, and really is all about living life to the full as much as you can every day.